What they're trying to do is get those lanes that are westbound that are currently on the eastbound lanes shifted over onto the newly built eastbound lanes. Now, rebuilding I-696 and the construction of a flex route on I-96 is something that I've been talking to drivers about for years. Both projects are wrapping up, meaning it will be a smoother ride on 696, and there will hopefully be less congestion on I-96. 7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Toulis is live in Novi this morning with MDOT to give us an update on these projects. Good morning, Brittany.
Hey, good morning, Allie. I am right off of I-96 at the Beck Road exit, and I have Diane Cross here with MDOT with me to let us know about if you're one of the, 160,000 drivers per day that takes the I-96 here. We have a good update for you coming this Sunday. So, Diane, what is that update?
We are all thrilled to say that we're hoping by Sunday evening that we'll be back to having 3 lanes open in each direction on eastbound and westbound I-96 from 275 to Kent Lake Road. 3 lanes open. It's going to make a huge difference. We've been living with 2 lanes for the last 2 years.
So luxurious with that extra lane open.
We're just glad for ourselves who also drive the same roads, in addition to the public and our families who constantly let us know how horrible it is to drive through these construction zones. We are thrilled for lots of reasons to be back to 3 lanes, hopefully Sunday night.
And that flex part will not be up and running until 2025, but also the 696 has some updates coming up, and that has up to about 200,000 drivers per day. Now, what's that 696 update for all those people taking those routes?
696 from 275 out to Lasser, which is roughly the Southfield area. We're hoping within the next couple weeks that we're going to have that westbound traffic put back on the original westbound side. We're only going to be in 2 lanes, though, for still a couple more weeks after that. We have to do some pavement markings. We have to rebuild some barrier wall once we move it to shift traffic. We have to fill that back in with concrete. So we're hoping by late November, maybe Thanksgiving, early December at the latest, we will be back to having 3 lanes open in each direction on 696.
And that will wrap up phase 2 of that project, and then phase 3 will open up, correct? And what is phase 3 for this one?
This one's going to be another tough one, really. It's going to be very tough for drivers. We're going to rebuild 696 from Lasser, where we're ending right now, out to I-75. And that's going to be for about 2 years. We're going to take you down to 2 lanes. Now, the westbound side will always keep going west, and we'll just shift you around as we're rebuilding the freeway. But eastbound, that's going to be the tough part. We are going to detour that for 2 years. 696 to southbound M10, the Lodge Northwestern, to eastbound M8, the Davison, back up 75 to 696. Kind of a big U-shape for 2 years, and a lot of drivers are not going to use it, so we'll have heavier traffic on the mile roads, but we have to keep freeway volume traffic on other freeways, and that's why we're using that detour.
And that detour will take people about 10 to 20 miles kind of out of the way. So what should people plan for their commutes?
Well, like any time, when we have construction, first of all, the first few weeks, give yourself lots of extra time because everybody's going to try lots of different ways. One day I try this route, the next day I try a mile road, whatever. After a few weeks, it'll settle down because people find the best way that works for them. But anybody through Oakland County, you're going to find heavier traffic using, especially eastbound side, all of those mile roads, anywhere from 8 mile up to probably 14-mile road. But the detour is really what will handle the tens of thousands, potentially 100,000 drivers who need to go freeway to freeway. We have to keep that on state roadways.
Yeah, something to keep in mind, but not till 2025. So
we got a little more time, a little time before we'll have a couple months of celebration of having everything open, and then we'll come back and hit you again with the next project.
And then reality will sink in. Thank you, Diane, so much. And we'll be back at 7 with some more updates on these 2 projects. But for now, I'm going to send it back to you, Allie, live from I-96 and Beck Road. I'm Brittany Toulis with 7 News Detroit this morning. Allie?
Brittany, as soon as one project wraps up, we got to move on to the other one. So thank you for that live report. Alicia and